Hello and welcome back to my channel, Leslie's Mystic Den. And if you're new, welcome, hello, and I just like to provide monthly pick a pile readings. And if you're celebrating Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, okay? And I just wish everyone who watches this a beautiful, wonderful day, and I wish a lot of love to come into your life. And welcome to a new month, February. I feel like January just flew by, and it's crazy. We're already in the second month of the new year, so I hope everyone is doing well so far, and I'm just happy to be back. I'm sorry to be posting so late. I'm filming this February 5th, so I'm just trying to catch up. Timestamps will be listed down below in the description box. And so you can go ahead and skip this intro so you can go straight to your reading. But I want to do things a little differently for this pick a pile this month. I've decided to just go back to shuffling, like on camera, just because I just feel called to do it, and I'll probably maybe edit if it gets too long. But yeah, I just felt like doing something a little different for this month, you know? And with that, I just want to say thank you so much to those who have been watching my channel. I appreciate your support with just watching my videos. And if you enjoy them, please just remember to like and share. So in case any of your other friends enjoy tarot readings, you can show them my channel too. And also, I will be doing more pop-ups for the month of February. I haven't decided on which days specifically yet, but please follow my Instagram so you can and get a discounted tarot reading. And if you're interested in buying a general reading or even a love reading, general readings are $30 online. You can message me on Instagram, but I decided to provide a love reading to those who just want some advice right now, and that'll be $15 for the month of February. And if you want to inquire more about that, like the length, also like what kind of card pull I'm doing, just message me on Instagram. All right, so I'll see you to your reading. Bye. All right, pile number one. Welcome to your February general reading, and we're going to be looking into what kind of challenge is presenting itself towards you for this month and how to basically get around it without having to cause so much upheaval in your life. Like if you can just gently transition to this change into this brand new thing, then let's do that, right? Okay. Okay, one card just flew out. Alright. And it looks like bottom deck energy is the Two of Wands in reverse. So you are having some sort of challenge right now with your decision making is what I'm feeling. And so this is the card that first jumped out, the Eight of Swords, then Ten of Swords, and then finally Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so to me this is presenting itself towards you right now because as you are having trouble making a decision around some sort of new idea, relationship, I am also like feeling like sticks, something to do with sticks. Like, do you want to start building something with that, or some sort of project surrounding that is something that wanted to pull my attention. But pile number one, this feeling, Eight of Swords, you're feeling stuck and you're feeling very reserved. There's a lot of, I'm seeing like a whirlwind of words going around you, almost like when someone's just flipping the pages of a book super fast and you're just seeing text just like going like that. Pile number one. That to me feels like you're intaking a lot of information right now, and you're still I want to say like digressing. You're still ruminating on some sort of conversation that took place maybe 8 days ago, 8 weeks ago. Pile number one. This is making you feel stuck because it's something that can cut you very deeply. It's either you're going through like a critique, maybe people are critiquing what your state of direction is, or people are critiquing you because you're not making a move or something like that. I'm also sensing like you're getting a lot of air bubbles, so very much like an anxious sort of feeling, and you feel like you can't go anywhere even though you know exactly what to say to move forward in this predicament. And with the Ten of Swords, I'm definitely sensing like instead of you saying what you've been needing to say, because you know that once you speak up your mind, you would be cut and set free, you let somebody else do that instead. Pile number one. You gave somebody else the power over you to basically, I just got the phrase, they stabbed you in the back first. You gave them the opportunity to hurt you first, is what I'm feeling. Like, that's really just how I want to say it. And your future is Wheel of Fortune. And the good thing is that it's upright. Okay, pile number one. I feel like it's this is going to be going into a better direction. You needed to be put in this situation for a reason, and I'm feeling it's because you did not choose to make the first move, and due to that decision, you either let the other person say what was on their mind first. I'm also hearing the phrase, they wanted to break up with you first, so it's like they beat you to the punch, pile number one, and that's not something that you were quite expecting, because now you're noticing that it's leading you to something new, a new state of events right here in your future. I'm seeing Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, Aquarius in your current sector. You could be, you could have one of those signs in your chart, pile number one, and depending on, oh my gosh, if you guys hear licking noises, my dog is licking seeds from the floor for my birds. So pile number one, you're gonna be having a little bit of trouble making some sort of decision for your future. Maybe also you're having trouble making a decision on how to move forward from this. It's the Wheel of Fortune, so when that usually happens, I just feel like it's going to be, geez, what's that? I'm seeing an image of someone just sticking their hand in a bag and not knowing what they're getting. So it's going to be something that's not stable. You're not going to know how to move forward from this because you're in this position. Like, you're not really sure what you want to do. Okay, pile number one. Here we go. What's a message from the universe? What's some advice that the universe can provide for you right now? So that you can move away from this. Like, this is the challenge for you for the month of February, pile number one. Your challenge is knowing how to move on, maybe, or also just recognizing when it's time to just cut it off first is another thing I'm sensing. Okay. Okay, what's your message? Okay. Bottom card, siesta, nap. Yeah, I know that's what you want to do, pile number 1. You want to nap, you want to forget about this. You're feeling like this, so you just want to not be bothered by people. You don't even want to think about what's being said in the situation. You just want to catapult to being skipped forward and not really worry about the feeling. That feeling of being hurt is something that I'm sensing. So the card that flew out, artesanías, crafts. Yes, the universe wants you to put your energy in doing something that makes you happy, doing something that makes you feel better, pile number 1. I don't necessarily think that this is a time to dwell on this feeling, on this darkness, this feeling of being stuck because you don't know what to say, you don't want to hurt anybody, or maybe it's just you don't want to hurt yourself because you know that the moment you say what you're really feeling, you're going to be feeling like you pricked your finger yourself, pile number 1. But I'm feeling just go with the flow. That's what the Wheel of Fortune kind of like entails. Just move forward with whatever feels good in your heart space. Do something that makes you feel like having fun, you know. I'm sensing maybe starting a new instrument, going into a different hobby. I'm seeing like someone picking roses or making like a bouquet. Like that's something you want to learn about, pile number 1. And as always, I will end your reading with an angel answer card. So pile number 1, please just have a question in your mind and just think of it, say it out loud maybe 3 times. What do you want to know? What do you want the angels to say to you right now? What's the answer that you need, pile number 1? Okay. You're asking for some help. Like, what is the right choice? The right choice is whatever makes you feel good, I feel. Let's see. What is the answer from the angels? Okay, yes. Choose a new direction, pile number 1. Yeah, you know where to go. You know where else. Look at this. Bottom energy, you know, okay? They know that there's something better for you somewhere else, somewhere where it's going to make you your happiest, your best self, pile number 1. There's no need anymore to dwell on the feeling of stagnancy, on the feeling of being utterly alone. All you need to do is make a decision that's what's best for you, okay? Pile number 1 for the month of February. Just tell yourself, I am strong enough to make this decision by myself. Repeat that to yourself. I'm strong enough to make this decision by myself. You don't need anybody else's approval, pile number 1. Do what you love. And just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best for the month of February. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe to see more on my channel, okay? If you're looking to book a reading, please just message me on Instagram, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Come on in, pile number 2. Make yourself comfortable and welcome to your reading for February. What challenges are presenting themselves, and also how you can overcome those challenges in a comfortable, soothing transition that won't cause such a ruckus. Okay? Pile number 2. Okay. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, this was the first card. This was the second card. And the Fool. And look at that. Bottom deck energy. Justice, pile number 2. Okay. This looks very interesting. You are... You're struggling with stability, something that first came out. So let me just preface with this first. The Justice card. Yeah, you're looking for the balance to come into play right now in your life. You're looking for that, I just heard easy pathway, the easy way. Like, when is my time coming? When is my judgment going to present itself? And then also it's more of like, when am I gonna get my way? So pile number 2, because I said you're feeling insecure, it's because King of Wands is in reverse, and to me this is pertaining to like characteristics of knowing one's worth, knowing which path you want to take up on, but also being not stubborn but just strong-willed in a way you want to do something. And I feel like those characteristics right now, you're not using them to your advantage. In fact, those characteristics of being strong-willed, knowing what you want, they're good characteristics, but right now I feel like you're not using them to your advantage. In fact, I feel like these gifts that you have within yourself, you're not using them to the best of your abilities, and it's actually causing you to teeter a little bit, which again, finding the balance. Like, where is that balance of feeling? Where is the balance of being a I'm just gonna call it like a masculine figure? Where is the balance in that in your day-to-day life, pile number 2? Because you did get the Star card, and to me the Star card is, it's interesting. It's so you're imbalanced here, but you're finding the balance here in like nature, learning how to work with nature, learning how to be one with nature, going with the flow, not necessarily forcing something to come about, but learning about how to get what you want while following the orders, following, the rules of nature is what I'm sensing. And you also got the Fool card, which is that leap of faith, okay, pile number 1. So I just feel like the challenge for you for the month of February is finding the balance in the material world is something that just came through. You're starting to realize what you want to start doing, like in your career, your hobbies. There's just something that you want to get done, but while you're doing this, you also want to find that justice, okay? So you want to be rewarded for the things that you're doing. And that's the thing. The material world is not something that we can control. It's not something that we can, like, I just feel like being in this space is causing you to learn this. So feeling like someone who's maybe too controlling, too controlling, you're trying to find all the different ways you can do certain things, and you want to do them in certain ways because that's just you have a plan, is a better way to put it. And when you stray from this plan, you feel like you're falling out of balance, okay? So your lesson is to just take that leap of faith, pile number 2. Find the balance that you know you're capable of providing for yourself in nature and like everyday things. To me, that is significance of like saying your mantras every day, saying words like of love to yourself every day is in a way being in balance with nature, because you are putting out that loving energy into the world while also doing something for the world as well. Like, you give and then you take, like that's just the overall balance of things, right? And the universe really just wants you to learn that in order to find balance, sometimes you need to just take a leap of faith. And actually, while I just said that, I thought of like, you just need to have faith. Like, that's a phrase that just kept coming to me. Like, you just need to keep believing that everything's gonna be okay, and it shall. That's easier said than done, especially when there's so much uncertainty in today's day and age. But you know, having faith is just something that's a part of being human, and it's also something that you don't need to have it in order to like live happily, but you need to have faith in yourself. Have faith that even though some things are not in your control, do what you can and everything will be okay. No matter how it turns out, you'll always try and remember, well, it could have gone this way. It could have gone the other way, but I'm happy it went like this. Like, just kind of remind yourself to speak those kinds of words of positivity into your life. Okay, pile number 2. And this is advice from the universe. What do you need to do right now in order to seek this positive balance into your life that isn't going to come from you doing something in the material world? It's going to be something that's just provided to you after you learn this challenge, after you learn this feeling of you just need to hope. You just need to hope, pile number 2. Okay, so what is the advice from the universe for pile number 2 for the month of February? Okay, you got disfrazo, costume. Yes, take off the mask, pile number 2. It's time for you to not feel like everything is perfect all the time. And how nice, you also got this baile underneath, which is dance. You need to let go. Yeah, you need to just be free. Allow your creative self to speak up and to actually be you. Yeah, this comes back to disfrazo. Like, take off that costume that you show for everybody else. Take off that strong, I'm also feeling like cutthroat energy, like people see you and they just see a very serious person. It's time for you to drop that. It's time for you to instead just learn to be happy with what you have and how it's happening in your life. But knowing that the moment you let go and allow this like free-flowing balance, you'll feel happy and you'll start to notice things just fall into place, pile number 2. That's your challenge for the month of February. Your challenge is just to learn to let go, okay? And just take off your mask and show everybody your true self. You're going to feel a lot happier the moment you do that, and you'll actually start to feel like, wow, the moment I just let my guard down, everything I ever wanted is just happening. And that's just how the law of attraction works. And dance came out as a bottom deck energy because that's how you can let in a lot of new vibrational energy, is to just dance, shake it out. You know, like, that's why it's so important to just be physically active sometimes, because that's like a spell in itself, pile number 2. And as always, we're going to end it with angel answer cards, okay? Pile number 2, hold a question in your mind and say it out loud 3 times so the universe can provide you with an answer. Okay, the universe will provide you with an answer. Pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2. Ooh. What is your answer? What is pile number 2's answer? Helpful people. Yes, pile number 2. You are blessed with helpful people in your surroundings, and it's time for you to see that that's a form of balance in your life. And how cool is this? This was bottom deck energy. Abundance, okay? I feel like the helpful people in your life right now is the abundance that the universe is bringing into your surroundings, okay? Pile number 2. Just let that kind of sit in your mind, okay? And I wish you the best for the month of February. If you loved this video, please like and please share. And if you want to dig a little deeper into this reading, message me and we can continue the reading. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to my mystic den. Get comfortable, take a seat, and we'll be discussing your February reading, okay? What challenges will be presenting to you for the month of February, and how are you going to overcome these challenges without feeling like it's a carpet being pulled right from under you, okay? I hope you've been doing well, and I hope the month of January is a smooth breeze, okay? Just happy you're back. Let's see, one more shuffle. This deck's kind of tough to shuffle, as you can see. Okay. All right. Challenges presenting. Ooh, okay. Yep. Let's see. Bottom deck energy, pile number 2. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay. Oh. Alright. Ace of Cups. And I believe you got this one pulled first. Okay. Alright. Pile number 3. 6 of Swords. You're feeling like you're leaving a situation behind, and there are things being left unsaid. Okay, pile number 3. Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, but I just have to. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is in regards to some sort of relationship, something you cared really deeply about. Pile number 3. Ace of Cups in reverse represents like your cup spilling out. All the cup of love that all the cup that had been filled with deep emotions is now being spilled. 6 of Swords in upright is significance of things being left unsaid, but also moving away from that. And also, like, it's interesting that you're in the water, okay, pile number 3, and you're going the flow with your emotions, but you're not saying anything. And with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I definitely feel like that's an energy that is either toxic and that's why you're leaving that energy, or you're leading with that energy right now, pile number 3. King of Pentacles is someone who is stubborn, very much set in their ways, and very materialistic. You don't really like sharing. This could be you or someone in your surroundings, pile number 3. And basically all the negative qualities of a King of Pentacles is portraying itself to you right now, okay? And you got 4 of Wands upright, and that's interesting to me because that is stability. That is finally building something that can withstand all the problems that have been surrounding you. So you've built yourself a little, I'm thinking like a cave. You've built yourself a little cave, pile number 3, and maybe you have isolated yourself, or you've chosen not to go through with love anymore. Yeah, I'm also feeling like a Leo energy too. Like maybe you were dealing with the Leo. There's just a lot of yellow that I'm seeing into your I almost said chart, like I'm reading a birth chart, but interesting. So you feel like you've found stability, you've created stability for yourself, but you're doing it in don't take this the wrong way, pile number 3, but in a more ego-based circumstance, okay? Like, you've done these things because you've felt that in order to get this 4 of Wands, that feeling of stability, you've had to show your dark qualities, which is someone who probably you probably listen to advice, but you don't take it. You feel like you are right in most situations, and that you know what's right for you. But I feel like because you don't say like the things that are in your heart, your emotions, because of this, it's, yeah, you're giving yourself some stability, but it's not like that's the 10 of Cups, where that's like emotional stability, like everything in your life is going right. Like in the emotional sector, this is very much just energy wise, just like all the energy that you've put towards into feeling like you're safe. This is just it. It's just the 4 of Wands. It's just 4 sticks being held together by the little things that you've picked up. And although it feels like stability, it's not something that I feel is going to last a long time. And I just have a sense that you treating yourself in these ways is going to backfire on you, because you need to allow emotions into your life, pile number 3. You need to allow love to nurture you, to be something that nurtures you, to be something of your drive in your life. It can't just always be the material things making you happy. It can't always just be someone who you feel is like a 10 out of 10 in everyone else's eyes to be giving you true happiness, because it also needs to be someone who's a 10 out of 10 in your eyes. And you also need to be putting 110% of your energy in something that you really care about. So if you are holding back, moving away from like difficult conversations is what I'm sensing, you're going to stay in this stance, in this like ego-based King of Pentacles energy, okay? Someone who looks down on others, someone who is holding the ball in front of people is something that I'm just seeing also. And although it's going to give you some stability, it's not something that's going to last. Like, it's not going to be something that makes you happy, because right now your Ace of Cups is just spilling everywhere. Nothing is filling your cup. No material stuff. Maybe the surface-based friendships isn't feeding you emotionally. Nothing is giving you anything. So you're not getting that give and take energy from the universe. You're mostly getting take. And you're holding a lot of things that you want to say back. You're actually you're choosing to not even look in the other direction, to maybe just speak your mind. And although you portray yourself as someone who is like not hurt by anybody's feelings, you don't care, I feel like in a way it kind of does. And it doesn't necessarily like hurt you, but it just sucks that you don't want to like say anything back. I don't know, I'm feeling like very childish energy. Like, I'm feeling like, oh, the moment I speak up is the moment I give in and show them that I'm weak. But it's not. I mean, that's literally how healthy communication works. Like, it's literally like not about winning or losing. It's just like telling someone that either I'm not ready for a relationship, or telling someone like, hey, I don't like to be treated like this. Like, you don't have to portray yourself as being strong all the time, pile number 3. You can allow love into your life. And I feel like that's the challenge for the month of February for you. You need to allow love into your life. You need to stop moving away whenever healthy communication needs to come into play. You can't just move away. You can't just keep running away from your emotions, okay, pile number 3? And let's look for advice from the universe for this challenge for the month of February. What do you need to do, okay, to allow this gentle love in? And it could just be words of affirmations to yourself every day. It could just be telling yourself that, hey, it's okay to trust people. Not everybody has malicious intent, okay? So what is the advice? What is the advice from the universe for pile number 3 for the month of February? What do they need to know? Okay, beautiful. Idioma, language. Oh my God. Pile number 3, yes. Your month of, like, the thing you need to learn this month is how to communicate in your own way. You need to find some sort of way to communicate to another person that you really love, okay? I did sense that there is like some sort of stagnation because there's no communication coming through. And although you may seem to others that you're stable, that you're happy, that like this, losing this didn't necessarily hurt you, it did, and you wish you could talk to someone about it. Like, you want to vent to someone about it, you want to speak on it. And again, pile number 3, this could either be you or another person just feeling like this, okay? Bottom deck energy, oh my God, pile number 3, effort, esfuerzo. Tienes que poner el esfuerzo, pile number 3. You need to like put the effort into your relationships. Yes, like you can't just let another person be filling your cup like all the time. A relationship is a relationship. It's two people, and you need to learn that like in order to have a healthy either friendship, relationship, like with a romantic partner or even at work, like we are humans. We need to communicate. Like that's just a part of life. That's just something that builds relationships, helps relationships. Like if someone says something that you necessarily do not like, stop making assumptions and just tell them like, hey, what you did kind of hurt me, you know, or like, I didn't really like what you said. Like, speak on it. Like, there's no such thing as, like, communication doesn't automatically equal fighting, pile number 3. Communication actually can lead to, oh, what was that word? Communication, yes, leads to, you know, people actually, like, gosh, what's that word? Reconciliation. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so what's the answer for pile number 3? Cards just want to fly out, but let's see. What is the answer for pile number 3? Pile number 3, hold a question in your mind. Say it to yourself out loud 3 times, and we'll see what the angels have for you today. Oh, okay. Not the right time. That's interesting. Okay, and you got meditation brings answers, pile number 3. So yeah, there is something at play right now, something you want to speak on, and the universe is saying to you that maybe right now is just not the right moment, and that's totally fine. Everything is going to be unraveling at its own pace, and it's I feel like once the moment feels right to speak about how you feel, seize it, pile number 3. Don't wait. Go and speak your mind. Tell someone how you're really feeling. Maybe that's literally saying like, I love you, or just letting your guard down, letting those walls down, y'all. Like, yeah, this is an interesting reading, okay? If you enjoyed it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe if you want to go deeper into this reading. If you resonated, you can message me on Instagram and we can continue on this. But thank you so much for watching pile number 3, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! This concludes the February Pick a Pile readings. Thank you again so much for everybody who watches my videos. I really appreciate that. And again, if you're interested in a tarot reading, you can either email me or message me on Instagram, whichever is easiest for you. My Instagram and email will be in the description box. And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around, following me. and basically supporting this channel. Thank you. And I will see you guys next month for another Pick a Pal reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time at Leslie's Mystic Den. Bye!